Objection. Objection. That's the joke. That's my only joke that I had prepared, chat. I hope you liked it. Hello, everybody. I'm back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Ace. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That is specifically what we are playing. And it's great! Case 4. I'm not sure how... Not Case 4, what am I talking about? Case 5. I'm not sure how far we are into Case 5, but my guess is not very, because I've heard it is very, very long, and it's gonna take a long time. How's it going, everyone? Hello, pre-stream. Hello, VOD heads. Hello, Ace Attorney fans around the world. How's it going? I am so ready. I am so excited to start lawyering yet again. Just finished the last VOD. Well, congratulations. You did great. 10-hour stream of Case 5. Man, I don't even think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna be that short for Case 5. It's probably gonna take more than 10 hours. Either way, no, I'm not going to stream Case 5 of this for 10 hours under, I don't think, any circumstances. And that's a good thing, because that is simply too long, man. It's simply too long, and I gotta stretch out this content for as long as possible, because the longer I stream it, the more people want to watch it. And that's the content creator way. Cheers, everyone! It's time to begin the drinks! Thank you, Boink, for the 100 bits. Thank you. Man who streamed Danganronpa for 7 hours. Well, 7 hours is not 10 hours, first of all. And second of all, that's different. You can't just leave in the middle of the class trial. What would Monokuma say? Monokuma would get disappointed in you. I need another drink, hang on. Danganronpa on Switch is coming in December 3rd? Is it that soon, really? December 3rd? Wow. I mean, I guess how much work do you really need to do? I don't give a shit about that. I'm not gonna buy it. I just want to buy Danganronpa Summer Camp. That's all I care about. Which you can buy separately, allegedly, from the store. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it, and I'm gonna be playing a lot of Summer Camp when that comes out. You bet your bottom dollar. Oh, I'm gonna play it so much. November. Oh, it comes out November 4th in Japan. Wow. What the hell, USA? What's taking you so long? Hurry it up. I want it. Is Danganronpa S going to be on stream? Yeah, it's going to be on stream. Don't you worry. It's coming. And then no more Danganronpa forever. Well, according to Shuichi, that is the case. But, like, I doubt it. I bet they're going to make another one. If they don't make Danganronpa 4... I'll eat a weed, okay? I'm gonna make a tweet. I made the tweet. I'm going to post my Discord community notification Discord. Oh. That's my scroll wheel. Look at that. I'm not even tabbed in and it still works. Ain't that crazy? Wait, Dangan 4 is getting released? Yeah, I just confirmed it right now. Oh, was I not supposed to say that? Shit. Pretend you didn't hear that, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Haha, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, Spike Chunsoft, I'm sorry. I thought you already. Never mind. Moving on. Case 5, huh? This is gonna be exciting. I don't know who did it. There was someone died, if you can believe that. Someone is unalive right now. And we have got to figure out what's going on with Emma. With not Maya, but Emma. I wish I had Maya with me. I liked her more so far. Let's load in. Here we go. Let's do it. Hi, Dick. Did I talk to you? I didn't. Tell me about the case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, that is like literally my job, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Why? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. That is true, but that hasn't stopped us before. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Have we considered that? Thank you, Boink, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Boink. Very epic. I'll take a drink for that one. Where is it? I found it. Thank you. I like it when I get the gifted subs. It makes me smile. It makes me want to play more video games on twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod, which is what I'm doing right now. So thanks. Thank you. No problem, I am irresponsible with my money. Well, as bad as it might be to say, I can only hope that continues for my sake. Yeah, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? What if it was all fake? What if no one's dead at all? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? What? Me? Who, me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? There's so many little sisters in this game, and they're all so important. Just please investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's just, it's a sensitive issue with us these days. On account of how bad we are at our job. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? I mean, this should have been done months and months ago, for being honest. What do you mean, this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Isn't that a little sus? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. That seems important. Yeah, isn't there anything else you could be doing right now? Nope, not at all. Haha, I mean, the chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm all too familiar with Officer Marshall. Thank you, Steven. Keruga? Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, that's epic. Thank you. Also, hi, Scuzz. Can I understand your pain in Among Us now getting killed first round because you're too good as crewmate and nobody believing you because you're too good as imposter. Yeah, we are, you and me, man. We're two gamers in a pod. Officer Marshall, now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. How could you not? If there was a cowboy detective running around, I feel like everyone in the goddamn city should know about it. That's just kind of weird. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of. It's kind of weird. What do you think about the knife? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? I don't know. Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have, holy shit, hold on. Thank you for the gifted subs, everyone. Golden SSBM, thank you for the gifted 1. And then Boink, thank you for the gifted 5. That's very epic, thank you. We're gonna be back up to like 2,200 subs in no time, and then we're totally gonna get a new emote. So just keep on gifting, thank you. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence, I tell you what. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? Framed, probably, again. It's weird that we're coming off the heels of a case where Edgeworth was framed, and now Edgeworth is getting framed, again, immediately. That's kind of weird. And thank you, Preleo7, for the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you! Thank you all! Thank you to all of the primers. Thank you to all of the gifters. Thank you to all of the bit boys. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgy Boy. And we will. Jesus. Okay, we're kind of showing up in force tonight, aren't we? Hubie, thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to WeegeeTheGod's community, Hubie. That's a total of 45. That's kind of a lot. I have to take a couple of drinks real quick because of all this. But first of all, let us move. No, we can't go in. That's right. What do you want to see? The King of Prosecutor trophy? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday, remember? Were you at the award ceremony, detective? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Okay. I doubt that. Liar. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. That does not surprise me. Alright, let's start taking these drinks. Hang on now. I gotta pour, and I have to drink. And then I have to pour, and then I have to drink. And then I have to keep playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and it's just great. Oh my god, thank you, Failure, for another 5 gifted. Am I at level 5 Hype Train right now? Is it? I can't even see because all the notifications. I am, yeah. Not only that, but I'm actually at 200% level 5, so that's just epic. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You still owe 50 drinks? I think I owe a little bit more, but yeah. Yeah, something like that. We'll get to it when we get to it. Yeah, we are currently at, I think, 950-ish sub points out of a required 2,200 to unlock the next 31st emote slot, so... Any whales feeling generous? How badly do you guys want that 31st emote slot, eh? Anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? It's just like a lot more? We'll get there in due time. As soon as Danganronpa S comes out and everyone comes flocking back to twitch.tv/WeegeeTheGod, we're getting our 31st emote slot easy. Easy! Totally easy. Anyway, there's one drink. Also, yeah, it is 27 weeds currently. I don't want to talk about it, but it is at 27. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Let's just leave it at that and not talk about it. Or SMT5. Do people want me to play SMT5 for the Nintendo Switch? Is that a thing that people want? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just not that interested because it's so you're telling me that SMT is just Persona without the things that make Persona the most fun, which is the dating sim aspects. I want to see SMT in general do it. I would rather you not. I would watch. I'm not here to play Persona for the gameplay. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm here for the funny characters and the funny interactions. God knows I'm not playing Persona 3 for the combat. We can all agree on that. Is SMT a grind-heavy game? Probably. It feels so good to play. Look, I'm not saying that I'm not going to play it. I'm just saying that I don't think it's a great idea. That's all I'm saying. But maybe, maybe. Who knows? Who the hell knows? I have to keep drinking. Hang on. Yeah, no one's here to watch me just mindlessly whack away at level 1 slimes forever. They want to see me laugh and scream over all the funny character interactions. And if SMT is lacking those things, then I don't even know what I'm doing here, you know? Stream Yakuza? I've been thinking about playing Yakuza, yeah. I bought a couple of Yakuza games on the Steam sale earlier. So maybe I'll play those at some point. I have Yakuza 0. What would be the best place to start in the Yakuza franchise as someone who knows nothing about any of it? Should I play 0? Is that a good idea? I have no idea. Yakuza 0 is so good. 0 or 1. I see a lot of people saying 0. I might, and don't get your hopes up now, but I might play Yakuza 0 at some point on this stream, okay? Maybe, if we're feeling crazy. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably like him too. I bet I'll like it. I bet I'll have a good time. I bet I'll enjoy myself. I bet it will make for good stream content, but it's such a huge undertaking, you know? It's just like a lot. It's just so much. Do you want SMT? Well, the chat has spoken. All 48 people. So I guess I'll never ever play it ever again. Monkey Ball over SMT? Oh, don't you worry. As soon as Super Monkey Ball whatever comes out on the Switch, I'm streaming it. You bet your bottom dollar. Oh yeah. I want to play Monkey Ball really badly because I really like Monkey Ball. I like those monkeys. What can I say? They're funny monkeys. You better play Monkey Ball with me if it has online. It might. I might. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not opposed to it. Okay, where were we? Apparently he's forgotten about the shield thing. I clicked off of the video game. Hang on. Why did I stop streaming Amori? Well, I'm not done streaming Amori. However, the Amori streams don't get a ton of views, so, like, it is a little bit demoralizing, I'll be honest. It's a fine game. I like it. I'm not, like, crazy about it yet. I know it, like, gets good, but I don't know. I think Amori is a good game. But if you want me to play more of it, then come watch it, please. But not many people do, is the problem. And so here I am, not playing Amori currently. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of the rumors about him being, like, evil and stuff. Okay, what about this parking stuff? What do you think it is? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with... Yeah, no, yeah, we got that. Someone must have, yeah. Well, I'm kind of out of idea. Goodman's ID, what do you think? Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about Goodman's ID? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Well, I think you do a good enough job of that on your own, detective. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds like a Kojima name. Huh? Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him and Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! Yeah, duh. You didn't even know you didn't immediately... Okay. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Gee, can you? Oh yeah, we sure can. So, this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself, Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I think so. I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? That is a great question. Maybe she is better than Maya, because she's asking that good question shit. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. I do remember that. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but where it is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot, and Lana's confessing as much. Yeah, that is... But what? So we, like, how? It's not... We know this isn't true. Why would the Chief Prosecutor be so stupid about this, if anything? It's just stupid. It's a setup. But then why would she be admitting to it? That's also stupid. You're falling for the setup. I have to make you feel some sense of self-preservation? My ass? That's not my job. That's on you. Look, if you want to admit to it, then fine. Go ahead. Rot in jail for all I care for a crime you didn't commit. It is not my job to help those who don't want to be helped, which is what I've been doing for like half of the goddamn game. But still. He's in a tough spot again. What do you mean again? Merry Christmas. Remember Merry Christmas, though? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. It sure did. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had an unusually strong tie to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was so suspicious. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Unless you do, maybe. Is that something that Edgeworth would do? Probably not. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Well, thank you so much, Edgeworth. You are such a kind and benevolent soul. Damn, Cade's gumshoe voice is perfect. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder, am I being cringe by, like, giving these characters voices? And I'm like, yeah, probably. But it's fun, so fuck it. I try. It's a show! It's entertaining! I'm trying to entertain! Maybe it's not working, but maybe it is for some people, so I do it all the same. What are we doing now? Present, I have nothing. Move. Let's go talk to Mr. Edgeboy. Talk, move. I don't know. Hey, Edgeworth, what are you... Oh, he's gone. Wait, where did he go? Where the hell did he... What the hell? Where is he? That's a work desk. It's quite tidy as well. Can I see my reflection in it? Want a nice desk, easy to yada yada yada. My reflection, yeah, okay, great. That's just great. Why? One thing that does piss me off about this game is that I get these open magnifying glasses for things that I've already investigated, but if I click it again, it's just the same dialogue that I've already seen. So what's the point? If I've seen this bullshit, then just let it be a check mark. It's already done. Because it just makes me wonder, like, oh, like, do I have to investigate this plant? But again, probably not. Because I've already done it. So just tell me that I have, and let me move on. That is honestly one of my bigger complaints about this game. Talk, present. What do you think about this? Could you take a look, please? You? Yeah. You said you wanted some hot tea. No, that is obviously not something that I said. A series of tubes. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Babies love voices. And chat is a No! They're cool babies, if anything, but thank you for the 100 bits. No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me. Okay, well, someone's a little bit sus. You must have to brew the... Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I already read this. Brew the leaves for long... Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, do you want some hot tea? No. Not really. Knife? Could you take a look? You? Yeah, you want some hot tea? No, I don't! I don't want the hot tea! Leave me alone! About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no card. Oh, I already presented this, didn't I? Yeah, I remember this too. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I don't know. Look, see? I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. Yeah, maybe. I've noticed a tendency of witnesses not wanting to say that they've seen things. And I'm stuck. I'm already stuck. I've barely been playing. I've been playing for like 10 minutes and I'm already stuck. I don't know what to do. It's hard! What do I need to do? Can I check it? Check it all. You can do the 3D maneuver. Oh my god! I need to 3D maneuver my way around all of this evidence. Hang on, chat. Zoom in! Oh my god, does Phoenix Wright need glasses? What the hell is this? Police department, I can decipher that, but this is hopeless. That's just sad, man. Look at the power of the Nintendo DS. Please buy our console. I will examine. I'm doing it. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID something 11037. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. Yeah, I guess. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID Yabadab. Yabadab? Yabadabadoo? See, wouldn't that be better? Yabba-dabba-doo. What are you talking? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point, tee-hee. It doesn't take much to amuse this one, does it? Okay. Well, that was not helpful. Check it. Can I check is all of the evidence 3D? Can I inspect all of this? Look at the blood. What do you think about that? This must be the victim's blood. Yeah, either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? That's kind of weird. Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. I highly doubt that. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely, if you know what I mean. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. Just don't let him around any parks with any boats. That was useless. Check this one, sure. Man, do I have to do this for every single piece of evidence that I come across? It's kind of like hyper annoying. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not doing it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Check this one. Look closely. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Yeah, maybe. It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. You get to your destination faster, and nothing on the other side. It's just black. It's just nothing, man. Shit! Let me look at the... In 3D... Wait, it's a screw? Why is it a screw? Is this how pins work in Japanifornia? I feel like this is not what I expected on the back of this. Where am I screwing it into? That's just kind of weird. 26381, that's me. Alright. Check the trophy again. I am at a loss, so backseating is welcomed right now. What am I Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate. It does look like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on. Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma! Ugh. I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah. That's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing... I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. Yeah, when she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. What do you mean it has... Phoenix? What, did you forget? What are you talking about? I've investigated every square inch of this thing. I don't know what to do. Where do I go? Can I talk to you about Von Karma? I'll tell you how epically I owned. Move to the police department. Help me. I need your help. Talk. Present. This one. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award. Yada yada yada. I don't remember why it has a shield. Apparently, I forgot. I'm out of ideas, chat. I need you to backseat for me. I hate to do this. I think investigating in this game, and I'm not sure whether or not this is a hot take, I think investigating in this game is kind of annoying. I don't know what to do. I really, really, really liked it in Danganronpa. When you go to a room, you investigate everything, and then you say, yep, there's everything for that room. Let's move on. We do not have to go back here definitively. That is something I really like. But now, I don't know. Should I just go backtrack from everything? Should I be backtracking for every single piece of goddamn evidence that I find? I don't want to do that. Read Byakuya's quote in his I don't know what that means. It's a cold take? Okay, well, I'm glad that other people think that way too. So, what should I be doing right now? I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. I have all of this at my disposal. Like, I just want to do I just want the evidence presented to me in a way that isn't super annoying, and then I want to do the trial, and then I want to find more evidence that is presented to me in a way that isn't super annoying. Is that too much to ask? That's all I want. That's all I possibly want. This case in particular has some bad story triggers. Well, that's a problem, because I don't know what to do. I'm already stuck. I already don't know what to do. Talk? I already talked to her about everything. Detention center. Edgeworth is just... Or, not Edgeworth. What am I... What's her face? Edelgard is just not interested at all. Sir, do you have anything new to tell me? This guard monitors the visitor's room. Okay, I can't believe that's the same. Look at the card. Thank you. I will try that right as soon as I go to this place. Here's my things. Goodman's ID. Checking. Once again. Okay, I'm checking it. Zoom in. I've already looked at it, though. I know all this. Yabba dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point, Teehee. I don't know what this means. Is yabba dab important? I hope not. That's kind of silly. Thank you, Omega Drive 6477. Subscribe for 6 months. Cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know anything. I checked the card. I've checked every single piece of evidence at my disposal right now. I don't know what to do. You can investigate the other side of the parking lot. I mean, I have. Wait, how do I... Where's my option? Move. Move? Wait, how do you... Am I... Thank you, Paris. You have it good. Back in the original, there wasn't even a little magnifying glass to let you know what's able to be investigated? Really? Man, that sucks. I know that the murder took place in that, like, sports car over to my right, but I can't physically turn there right now. So I am, in fact, lost. Go to Gumshoe and show him stuff? But I did. I showed Gumshoe everything that I have currently. Let's see. Present all of it. This ID card belongs to the victims, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I already showed that. Yeah, found in Mr. Edgewood's... Yeah, I already did, though, for, like, every single piece. This is kind of important, and I did this, too. Do I have to check something on here that I missed? Surely not. No. It's like a... It's like a magnifying sticker. Like, you can stick this to your fridge if you wanted. Under the trophy? I already checked that out, under the trophy. But do I have to, like, do that here? That's gonna make me mad if I have to do that here. Look. Look at it! Hey, check it out. There's a bunch of... Yeah, Von Karma. He's so cool. Yada, yada, yada. Can I now present it with the Von Karma info? Hey, that's it? That's the King of Prosecutors Award. Yada, yada. Okay. No, it doesn't... It's all the same. Examine the blue badger. Oh, I didn't examine this, did I? Oh, I fucked up big time. I didn't even think to examine this scene because... Oh, okay, I'm an idiot, yeah. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger. It's my masterpiece. I'm glad he likes it, so look at that. You made this, Detective Gumshoe. The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances. It just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger fated to dance until he drops. It's kind of sad. Okay, there we go. How is this evidence? I don't know. But it is the Blue Badger panel, a work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Dick. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? It's because he's bottom of the totem pole. He sucks. We met with this guy who is like a cowboy. Does he work at this department? Why do you have department cowboys? What's going on? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. He just really likes LARPing, you know? From West LA? Wait a minute, West LA? So where is Japanifornia? Am I in California or Japan or what is going on? For a moment there, I was not positive. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene, or maybe they won't. I don't know. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. That's good. Received from Detective Dick allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. Well, that's nice. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Actually, I won't, because I'm, like, out of options. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. That's good life advice. If you just want to look important, just like look straight and walk like you're supposed to be there, and then you will be able to get into so many other places in this world. No hesitation, no fear, just walk in like you own the place. And that's on Ja. Alright, it's time for something else to happen. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Is this Larry? Is Larry here? That's not Larry. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised look? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? What are you, one of those type? Hey, partner. What's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that lost its herd. Drink. Jake Marshall, you son of a bitch. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Yeah, you're telling me. Can you imagine going up against this dude in court? Can you fucking imagine? Why is he a cowboy? He's just like a hardcore LARPer, right? He's a Westaboo, is what he is. Even though he's not. He's from West LA. Like, that's just a place in America. You can just go there right now. So what's his deal? He just loves cowboys and also prosecuting? It's very strange. It's a lot of strangeness wrapped up into one strange character. Cheers. By the way, this special DS case version didn't get anime adapted as far as I know. Really? Was this not important for the anime? Because I know the anime of Ace Attorney does exist. I did not know that. Okay, let's talk this out. Talk to me about the victim. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. I didn't make heads or tails of that, Phoenix. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch its interest? I don't know. Let's talk about... There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who've lost their fucking, you know the rest. Okay, good night. Present everything. Thank you, Rad Capper, for the 100 biddies. Japanifornia is the land of California, but Japanese influences every which way. Basically, Japan, but in the land of Cali. Wait, so am I in America right now? Am I an American citizen? In a super Japanified version of California? Is that where this game takes place? So I am in America! So we're all Americans born and bred! That's weird. That's just fucking weird. It's Japanese California. It seems like a very Japanified version of California. I haven't stepped on any stray needles yet, so like, that's pretty Californian. But Japanese also. Because in Japan, that wouldn't happen. But in California, I hope you're wearing thick shoes. Would you mind reading this for me? Can I go, like, investigate? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. Spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Can we go, please? Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog. Fuck! He holding a birthday party or something? I cannot wait for this character to never show up again, because me saying that I would drink every time he take a drink, it make me feel sad. It does. It makes me not want to press A. But I will. What? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Okay, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. That is true, yeah. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec, isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers, strike out for the lands unknown, manifest destiny. Shit, let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this shit anymore. Garbage can. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction has been crumpled up and tossed. Let us examine. Yeah, go manifest your destiny, chat. I feel like that has some. It's not really the same connotation from how Americans might know that phrase, but hey, we were able to slide. We're able to go investigate this now, and that's what's important. We're gonna manifest our destiny all over this car. Damn, Edgeworth drives a nice car. What the hell is this? The insurance has got to be so high. Look at him. Look at the trunk. What is this? It's a note of some sort, I think. Look, something's written on it. Yeah, I know. 675 122. You're right. Let's see. 67S 122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Perhaps. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? I don't fucking know. Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth and not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. But maybe I should. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. 67S 122. Okay. Look at the car. It appears to be a nice sports car. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. That's weird. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. That's Edgeworth, by the way. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Ha 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 ha. Must be nice. It must be nice. By the way, how are you paying for this? Is your sister going to be writing me a check? You're like 15, so I don't think you have that much money sitting around. I'm going to lose my office if I do not also get the big bucks, Emma. So please, maybe I can go write Maya for some extra money. I'm sure she's got a little bit laying around. Maybe? Who knows? I had to take that drink that I poured. Oh, here we go. I've investigated. What else? There's a big white truck. B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. Says Phoenix for some reason. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. That's cruel. What the hell? That's not cute. That's horrible. That's morbid and bad. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? I'm with Emma on this one, I'll be honest. Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Yikes. If you say so. Okay. I can't move my cursor. What the hell? Okay. Well, that's all we have there. Mr. Cowboy, do you have anything to... The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Fuck! I hate this guy. Why did I agree to this? Of course he's going to be doing it all of the time. It's like one of the 5 sprites they drew. Duh! Of course he's going to be doing it a lot. Of course he is. Son of a bitch. I made a mistake. We warned you? Yeah, but I thought this was like one of those, oh, whenever someone says suspicious, no, you can't do that, Ouija. I thought it was one of those warnings. At the time, not like anyone says suspicious nowadays. I haven't heard that in like weeks, I don't think. I just have to keep on going. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Cheers, also. I bet the canteen's empty. It's not even a canteen. I just saw it. I just associate. I bet the flask is empty right now. I bet he doesn't even have anything in there. He just does it to look cool. That's awesome. Unlike me, who's the complete opposite. You can't even validate whether or not I am taking the drink, but like, I mean, maybe if if you listen to my voice, you probably can. It should be pretty obvious. I would hope so, at least. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner? That's kind of a weird thing to say. Could you be more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a good man and a detective, right? Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now, Jesus Christ almighty? I might have to revoke this rule, chat, I'm being honest. I might have made too big of a mistake for this one. This is just not good. Shit! Okay. Typo? Was there a typo? Doggy? Doji? I mean, what is the correct way to spell doggy? Is doggy with 1 G a typo? Isn't it? Doggy, get along little, someone Google search get along little doggy and answer that for, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I thought it was 2 G's. I would spell it with 2 G's. That's Dogier, what he said. Dogier, a motherless or neglected calf. Fuck. So it is a drink. They typoed doggy. I always read doggy. It's pronounced doggy. Doggy. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll take a drink for it. I have to take this drink for him doing the thing. I should know this. I have grown up around all sorts of animal life. You got horses, you got cow, you got longhorns. I can literally walk for 15 minutes and find myself in a giant field surrounded by them. Every single one. I'm basically this guy. Not a typo? So is it a typo? It's not a typo? It's the southern accent. Okay, everyone is saying that it's not. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay, fine. You've just defended me from the death sentence, chat. All of you, thank you for doing that. It is a typo? Is it? I don't know. It's a feisty doji. Detective Goodman was stabbed here 28 times at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me that tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Lunch Lady. 1 stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That's great. So when am I getting the updated autopsy report, though? Can you hand that to me now? Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. What? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive? That's weird. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one I've made a mistake, Chad. I can't match him drink for drink. I can't do it. I could just lie, like he is doing right now. I could just lie and said, yep, glug, glug, glug. I took the drink, chat. See, I did it. But I can't. I'm suspending this rule. It's too much. He drinks too much. He's stronger than I am, and also he has a lot fewer drinking rules than I do, so. Maybe if this was the only drinking rule, if I only had to drink when he took a drink, then maybe, but this is, I fucked up. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'll admit it. Marshal Sama, I kneel, Marshal Sama, you're too powerful. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon, you know what I mean? Okay. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I don't think that's true. I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason, we're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? What the fuck did you just say to me? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the police chief. Just you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Why? Present! What do you think of this? Alright, compadre, count to 3. What? You got to do that if you're gonna draw evidence of someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas. Okay, maybe that's the funniest line of dialogue in the entire game. I will take a drink for it, okay? Here we go. I have to pour more water into my Wrath of the Lich King Arthas World of Warcraft cup. Man, as someone who is, have I been to of course I've been to Texas a couple of times, but only on, like, layover flights. As someone who's lived in Oklahoma for many years, yeah, I don't want to go much more south. I really don't. I can only imagine. However, the airports, not bad. Not bad. I'll admit it. However, I would hope so. It's like one of the highest GDP states in the entire union. But, you know, Texas is way better than Oklahoma, though. I would believe that, really. But it ain't better than Kansas, though. But it's not better than... It's probably better than a lot of... It all depends. You know, there's good places in Texas. There's good places in Oklahoma. There's good places in Kansas. Thankfully, I just so happened to grow up in one of the good places in Kansas. It's very nice. But man, Texas, huh? Oh boy. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's like most of the other states, but slightly different. Which all suck anyway, let's be honest. Well, that's that. What about this? Alright, compadre, I don't want to see that. Wait, can I inspect? I can't view this in a 3D space? Why? I can't do it. Look at this. 6, 7S. Chat, it's time. It's finally time once again. I will not be fooled. I refuse, and I mean I absolutely fucking refuse to be fooled, okay? I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do it. So! Wait, what is it? It's, what did it say? 6, 7S. 6. That's a horrible 6. 6, 7, S. And then what was the date? It was 12/2. 12. Arigato 2. I will not get fooled again. Thank you, Rad Capper, for the 100 bits. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Give me your address and I'll run to you. Well, funnily enough, I'm actually not that far away, but I will not do that. 9 L. I mean, S for Squidward or S for Sandy. You know, it's all the same. S. 9LS. That would be 2 upside down is what? 2 upside down. I mean, is that even... No, it's written like that. Yeah, totally. 9LS. 2. I'm hold on here. This is important. JJ1. 9LS JJ1. There it is. We got it. We fucking got it. I'm ready. Let's continue. Continuing right now. Yeah, I got it. I'm ready to turn that in as evidence. Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound. Died within. What do you think about that? All right, compadre. I can't. Goodbye. Okay, they left for 10 minutes. Why is MS Paint open? Because I discovered the truth of the crime. You see? Leon did it. I think I'm done here. I've presented a lot of things. Can I go back to... Are you back yet? No. No. No, you don't want to talk. I have to check. I have to do everything I can. What do you think of this? As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing about things I don't know about. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want you to do that. Good! As a detective, yada, 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 yada. Good. Did I present everything I needed to present? Do you need some of this? Here, look. Ah, I've noticed. Look, go talk to Edgeworth. Got it. Okay. Go back to the underground pass. It's hard. I don't know what to do. It just seems kind of tedious. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't present none of this. Obviously not. Nope. This? Oh, wait. 512. The prosecutor, bright red steed, came in at a trot, real slow like. A trot? Wait, 512? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait, maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what do you mean? Is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along? That's helpful. 512? But wait a minute. Wait a minute. 512. Is that nothing? I wish I could turn this upside down. I don't know, man. It's hard for me. It's hard for me sometimes. Alright, compadre, I don't know nothing about that. Alright, what's that? Some sort of police passport? It's a Detective Goodman ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene, you see? Good distance in this rat hole. If you want distance, get yourself to Texas! What? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? Like a lot, in a lot of cases, so far at least. Note to self, if you encounter think of Texas. Note to self, Texas. Texas, guys! Texas! Think about Texas, everyone! Could we all just think about Texas for a moment? I know I will. Okay, I'm gonna pour the drink right now. Cheers, everyone. I love you, Texas. I love you, Sus, Texas. Okay, cheers. And cheers. Texas. That's right. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Well, gee, now what? I've investigated everything, except maybe this. Name of deceased, Bruce Goodman, 36 male. Date and time of death, February 21st between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood. From his chest wound, assessment, wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. That is sus. How long is this? Can we break out the tape measure? How do I determine? Is this 4.5 inches? It does have like a lot of blood on it. That's kind of weird. That's fine. That's okay. Let's move to here. I already presented all of this, didn't I? Yeah, as a detective, yada, yada, yada. Okay. This is the hardest part of the game. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. Yeah, they make a good pair. Look at this. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. I already saw this. I already know. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, I have nothing else to do. Sorry. Look at the door. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Yeah, you don't say. Looks like a cop. Mr. Wright, did you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No, why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Huh? A panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip, I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Don't answer any further, I guess. Police! I think this is the police department. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. What? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. We know that's not true. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. I'm stuck again, chat. What do I do next? I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I'm lost! I just have to backtrack from every place I've been and just keep presenting evidence to everyone I've ever talked to? Let's do it! What do you think? Let's try it all again. I've tried, like, every single thing. It does not help. She is so uninterested, it's not even funny. Look at Edgeworth's car. I will do that right now. Let us do it. Examine. Oh! This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right, let's do it. I'm not in control. My hands are not on the controller. Look. Rotation activates. Look. Look at the blue thing. Look at that blue. I flipped it open. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called? Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Well, it is only 2016. This is very new technology to a guy like me. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Let's check the phone. Okay, I am. I'm checking. Oh! Touch it! Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. This sounds kind of familiar, actually. Where have I heard this one before? It sounds like I've heard this. I already know it. I know everything about this. Okay. Hey, that song, I know that. Oh, this does play... It does take place in 2017, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, what's going on over there? Beep. Ah, oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Scott. What? My sister? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello, everyone. Cherry Tree Santa, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And also, Adriana, thank you for the big raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am in the middle of investigating Case 5 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. At the very beginning, there's some girl, and she says that she didn't, but I don't believe her because I know she didn't. So I'm going to prove her innocent right now. And also, this is a cowboy. Rage Rihanna? It is Rage Rihanna, isn't it? Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that, I'm sorry, that was, my phone, haha. Look, 2017, by the way. This takes place in 2017. Here's my phone, lol. What? Your phone? Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. It was the wrong number, isn't that weird? Why is your chat follower sub only? Is it? Why is my I don't know. That's a great question. I didn't know that. Follower sub only. Turn that shit off. Get it out of here. That's so cringe. I didn't do it. Is there a log? Buh? Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you, Doobie, for the tier 1 gifted. I don't want that. Yeah, no follower mode. No, I don't know who did that, but whoever did it, shame on you. That's not what I asked for. I'll check the log. Check the log, scuzz! Who did it? I'm really sorry. I didn't know that was the case. I apologize. I'll make sure to keep a closer eye on my mods in the future, I guess. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Raid. I'm sorry that you're, that all of your messages have been subdued. Bad mods except me? Oh, you know what, Scuzz? Who did it? What was it, Scuzz? What happened? I don't know what happened. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. It was because we kept getting non-followers during the Danganronpa streams, jumping in and spoil. Is that... Wait, this has been happening since Danganronpa? Are you kidding me? Guys, don't do that. Do I have to check this shit every time? I don't like that. That makes me really mad. Are you serious? We had a guy spoil the entire death list for 3? Well, then just ban him. Not to be that guy, but just ban him. Fuck him. Don't punish everyone else. Don't let one bad apple ruin the bunch, you know? Man, that sucks. I'm very sorry for anyone else who has been a part of this stream since then. That's kind of cringe. I did not mean for that to happen. I'll check on it daily, I suppose. I suppose I'll have to just keep on checking and make sure. It took us this long. I didn't know. I mean, you could have told me. I didn't know. I just remember getting it turned. Oh, come on, man. That's not good for anyone. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But now it will be different. I had no idea. I genuinely did not know. Property of Lana Sky. Last call made 5/18 on the day of the murder. Okay, great. Well, that's nice. Do we examine harder? We already picked up the phone. Button does nothing. I can't believe I missed that. I touched like the button. I touched these cars over here. I touched this big white van. That's weird. That is weird and that's cringe. Let us move to here. Hello? Nope. Let's leave again. Let's go to the underground parking lot. I don't know why I can't go from my office to the prosecutor's office or anything like that, but I can't. Nope. Wrong place, wrong time. Move! Police department. What do you think about this? I have a thing for you. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut! What do you... Can I investigate it myself, at least? Please? I don't know what to do. Look at the strap. What do you think of that strap, huh? Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with the strap? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess. You like pink princess too? Hi, hacker. Also, hello. I've just come to the conclusion that, we have had sub-only mode on for a long time, apparently, and I'm not too happy about that. Did we? Was it this whole time? Cade, you turned it on. You're the one that turned it on. Wait, what do you mean it was me that... No, I didn't. Where's the... Wait, what? It was follower. Well, follower only is a little bit different. I looked at the. Where's the log? You did it a month ago. What? Was that when I was doing my what was it? The Adobe like promotion thing? Was that me? Because I remember turning on the tier whatever protection. Thank you, Ninja Newman 67 for the tier 1. Check your Discord? I'm checking my Discord. Hang on. This is important to me. Followers only enabled 0 minutes following age by Weege. Well, wait. Well, that's follower. No, I'm talking about the sub only. Were we in sub only mode for a long time? The follower's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the sub mode. I don't give a shit about follower only. In fact, it should be in follower only. Fuck them. It wasn't sub only? No, not sub only. It wasn't. Oh, then what are we even talking? I don't know what I never know what I'm talking about, but especially right now. Whatever. Well, then, yeah, turn back on follower. If you're not following, then get out of here. We were in sub only just now, but then who turned that on? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're talking about even at this point. I want follower only for like, I don't know, like a minute or something like that, if that's possible, and then turn sub only mode off forever. I don't like that. That's all I want. I just turned it off for 2 seconds. It was a joke. Okay. Who cares? I don't know. Maybe the stream is my stream is great. I'm a fantastic streamer, and it's all good. I see the series is as popular as ever with 15-year-old girls. That's great to know. Touch. Flip. What do we got? Can I inspect it harder? Redial again. There's no need to push this again. What's wrong? It looks like you just pushed it. Yeah, I did. That's the problem. I don't know what to do. Okay, bye, Adriana. Goodbye. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Why is Dick Gumshoe vibrating a little bit when I... Look at him! Why are you shaking so much, Dick? Let's get out of here. It freaks me out. What do you want me to do? To you? Do you want to, Look. My sister's cell phone. The last time it was used was 5/18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. I don't know, maybe. Why did Lana make that call? I wish I could ask, but apparently I simply cannot. Where is she? Where is the girl? I want to talk to the girl, but I don't know where she is. I'm lost. I'm actually lost. I don't know what to do. I know what I want to do, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I missed examining something near the car? Okay, let's go back to the car. Hang on. Examine. I'm looking at the car. Oh, is it the tape? I'm a fucking idiot. This rope, is it? Yeah. They laid in the outline of the victim's body. I can't believe... How the fuck did I miss that? What is wrong with my brain? So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. Is that true? You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. That's just stupid. Well, there it is. The only other thing I have not examined in this part of the garage. I'm scanning. You see my cursor, chat. Oh, I can't move it. Why does the UI physically block my magnifying glass? I mean, I guess it makes sense because you can't see below it, but still. What am I looking at? I'm looking at something. Something really important. It's nothing. A? What do you mean A? I'll do it again. The victim, yeah. I don't know. What am I missing? A? Everyone keeps saying A, but it's not helpful. My streamer needs to go to the eye doctor. Maybe. I have never been before. A. Oh, you mean A? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburger from you, Mr. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm not planning on giving up my job. What is wrong? Why are you so mean to me? Okay, now what? That's not helpful. I touched the A, now what? I'm scanning. I'm staring so intently at my cursor, but nothing is showing up. Check the muffler? Is that different? What do you mean check the muffler? It's just tape. I can't do that. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Present. I did it all. Oh, talk about Lana Sky, idiot! Why did nobody in the chat say talk to the cowboy about Lana Sky? Come on, guys, come on! So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. Huh? And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Mr. Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... What? Is there something between this copper and her sister that I don't know about? Probably. Ugh. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here, but who? Office atmosphere? What am I talking about? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. It's been a minute. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? Yeah, well, court records are just court records. You can go check them. These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? What? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. It's cowboy talk. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with bullshit. What are you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials like I was saying this whole time? But no, that's no way. Cross Law 97, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. I've learned all about that in Case 4, yeah. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues? That is a bad thing to hear. I guess we have some clues? I don't know. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Probably not, but the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. That is pretty bad for our case, yes. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? I'm gonna go to the bathroom, chat. I'll be right back. This is a good time for me to leave. I'm gonna roll a 1-minute advertisement. I'll be right back, okay? I'll see you all in a moment. Goodbye. Hello? I'm sorry for doing that to you, chat. I had to leave. But now I'm back. Beep. That's the Steel Samurai theme, isn't it? That popular TV show for babies? For little tiny babies? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours! At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? Please? For the I'm doing all of this for you anyway, and you're my sidekick, so just tell me what's going on. She hung up right away. I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. Property of Lana Sky, a last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Very good. A detective is murdered. Thank you very much, Drawer Skull, for subscribing at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 3 months. I'm Simply Gaming. That's literally me. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is at the top of the prosecutor in the district. It's the top one. It's the best one. I've got a bad feeling about this one, chat. I am Star Wars. Cheers, everyone, for having a bad feeling. I do have a bad feeling, and that bad feeling is coming to fruition right now. Oh, boy. Which Ace Attorney is this? This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, specifically. Case 5. The 5th case. The final case. The case that did not exist until it came out to DS. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, is it trial time? Is it time right now? Yo, this is big. I want to do a trial. Give me the trial. Yes, I want to save. Of course. Yes. Day 2, trial former. What does that mean? Trial former? No, it's trial after the murder. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot, and I mean a lot, like I'm gonna need several more days on this, a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. That is true. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate even though I totally didn't do it. I believe in you, sis. I love you. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice, yeah? A defense attorney should never believe their client. That is not terrible advice. I mean, yeah, just follow the evidence, you know? You should try to protect him. That is your literal job. But to truly believe, that is a little bit dangerous. I know that for a fact. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that, okay? Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia for some weird reason, but there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney, and I am! Ha 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 ha! I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Thank you. I'll try my best. My first trial without a Fae helping me. That is actually true, isn't it? No one's going to bail me out this time unless Emma. Sorry, too many Emmas. Too many M's and A's. I'll be alone in there. Emma will save me though, trust me. So I have to discover the truth all by myself, and also Emma's gonna be there. Okay, got it. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Thank you. I appreciate it. February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. Number 9? Yo, what's up? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Okay, that's a little bit extra. Thank you. Hi, Edgeworth. How's it going? I'm ready. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. It's It's been a crazy 2 months. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I feel like that goes without saying. I would hope so. And also that's something the judge should probably be saying. Huh? I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Well, you should prosecute. That's your job. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person, haha. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Okay, calm down. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Oh man, are we convicting a life sentence? There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. A professional witness? That seems kind of cringe. Just like as a concept. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen. Okay. Hello. Huh? Haven't I seen you somewhere? Maybe. You order the caviar lunch, right? Oh-ho! Caviar! I've never eaten caviar. The judge is really wolfing it down. What? This is okay, Your Honor? And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? What, is that just white rice with sesame seeds on top? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the fuck does that even mean? Name, profession, now! Me? My name's Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. Hee hee. I found myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, your name and profession. That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Very well, witness. Please describe the... Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I am not finished eating. Yummy, yummy. Hurry! Yummy. Mr. Edgeworth, as you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. You see... what? What does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. I didn't know that. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Well, damn, that's pretty credible. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Ah! Ha ha ha! I know who you are! Cough up! Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Bang. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here... Here we go. Okay, tell me. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel, and B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors, that's the judge, visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? That makes sense. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Okay. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Is that not a... Okay, if you say so. The parking lot with the Edgeworth's car. I got it. Witness, did you see? You saw the crime the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor, I saw the crime the moment of the crime. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. That's kind of going against my job description. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth. Yo, fuck you too, bitch. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking to... Who, me? What do you mean, me? No. No, it's just toxic. For what? For what reason are you being mean? Witness account. Here we go. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was a finely honed detective's intuition at work. Why are you a lunch lady if you're a finely honed detective? What happened there? That's what I want to know. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's heart, as opposed to the not pointy end of the knife into his heart. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for specifying. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching? As you can see, there is no room for doubt. Except for all the room for doubt that there is. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Not that bad. I'm gonna get you. Don't worry. It's merely a flesh wound. Fuck off, man. Yeah, okay, I'll take a drink for it, okay? I'm doing it right now, chat. I know it's a reference. I know it's funny. No, I've never seen it. I haven't seen it. I'm not funny enough to watch it yet, but cheers. I will take a drink because I know it. Cheers. And why would you even say that? It's merely a flesh wound. No, it's not. A guy was murdered, Emma. He's literally dead because he was stabbed multiple times with a knife. No, it is not merely a flesh wound. Have you been paying any attention at all? Clearly not, or else you wouldn't be saying this. You disappoint me, Emma. You disappoint me. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Good luck. Have fun. Witness's account. Let's begin pressing. Right now, somehow I always knew a day like this would come. What do you mean by that? Why would you even say that? That's just a weird thing to say. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. How much tragedy? Tell me about that. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, which they do all the time, yes, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. But why would they do that in their own office building? That's just such a bad idea, it's not even funny. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? We know that. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there. I'd still be one. Laid off? You were fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue. If you say so. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Okay, but don't you how many boyfriends you got? This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend, you know. Care to join? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, thank you. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Okay, the security guard room is in a lot in A block. Right. She's one of those types, I see. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would have to be the room with the security sign. That makes sense, yes. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car, perhaps by white van, white truck? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime? Yeah. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Hold it! You sensed something? What does that even mean? Like a premonition of a murder? What are you talking about? It felt like, how would you say, oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how I feel too. I'm glad I'm not alone. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. What? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy enough with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. So he's inexperienced, just say that. That's okay. Then I must be hard yellowed and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Toxic for what? Emma, don't be mean to the judge. First thing you have to learn about court, Emma, is that you shouldn't be mean to the judge. It's not going to play well. I also love pumpkin seeds. They're very delicious. I love pumpkin in general. Pumpkin, mad underrated. Very good. I like it. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my brainstem. It was... Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. What do you mean? By garish car, you mean... Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, which is kind of sus, wasn't it? Indeed it was. That's not Edgeworth. Deny, lie like a dog, remember? What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her, and I'm totally not lying. If she's telling the truth, we are fucked. Let's do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. So unbelievably true, Emma. Very true. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, whoa! Phoenix Wright saying it. Every time Phoenix Wright says ergo, I will take a drink, okay? Every single time. That's not his word. He's not allowed. That's not the one that he's supposed to say. Come on, Phoenix. That's not your... Come on. Continuing. You are biased. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. What? Rookie? Who, me? I'll have you know that I've done 4 cases. Who are you calling a rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. No, I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? Maybe. I don't know. Could you? Am I missing something? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap picture. In fact... one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. What? What do you mean? Why is it rigged with a camera? I mean, I guess if you're... Okay, whatever. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. If you say so. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? I don't like you guys, remember? Think again. Huh, that's a good point. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. The moment of the crime is photographed by Angel Starr. Now, how good is she at Photoshop, though? Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Skye. That is not good. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Hold it! Keep on pressing. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying, okay? Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches. About 4 inches? Or 4.5 inches, which is evidenced by. Where's 4.5 in? I remember I had 4.5. I don't know. 4 inches is not 4.5 inches. That's all I'm saying, okay? Almost 4.5 inches is not 4.5 inches, okay? I just want us all to be on that same page. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It's your knife. Yeah, that's right. About right. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organ. Are they? Is that true? They're not doctors, no. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Okay. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor? No, it's a bad metaphor to begin with. Why would you? Because you're a prosecutor, you know where all of the vital organs are and know how to kill? No. So, with the defendant was holding a knife, then what? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into the Detective Goodman's chest. Okay. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop the crime. Why didn't you just run over to the murderer and stop him, forehead? You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Why didn't you just intervene? Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. Okay. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. It's a reference. We can make it. You said that before. I'm not drinking for a reference again. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. That sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? I've already done that. For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. If you say so. Don't smile like that. I'm trying not to. Somehow I always knew a day like this would... Okay, so this is 1. We're back to claim number 1. What am I doing then? Ah, jeez. I have no clue. Goodman's ID and investigator's ID card found at a prosecutor's office crime scene. King of Prosecutors trophy given to Edgeworth. King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of the victim's blood, no prints. Why are there no prints? That's kind of sus if you ask me. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered a lot at 5:12 p.m. Blue Badger panel. Now, we all love the Blue Badger panel. A work of art, quote unquote, designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Goodman's autopsy report, death due to a loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Goodman's note, which might be an 11037 situation. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Cell phone, property of Lana Sky. Last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Parking lot floor plans. The parking lot floor plans with Edgeworth's car and crime photo. The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Starr. Okay. So, somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my... I'm sorry if this is going to take a moment, chat. Hang on. This is important. This is the final case. It's hard. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Though, through the wired fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Okay. Let's go ahead and look one more time. This is not it. Goodman's ID. An investigator's ID card. No. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors. No. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Probably not. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12 p.m. A work of art designed by the death can't be it. How could it be? Death due to loss of blood, one knife wound. One knife wound. One of them, okay? That's important. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Property of Lana Sky, which is not helping our case right now. It's kind of bad, actually. Parking lot with Edgeworth's car. I'm sorry, this is taking too long. I know it should be obvious, but I'm not that smart, chat. You should all know it. And crime photo, the moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Starr. Wait a minute. I'm looking at it. Where's the knife? Did she... I don't see no knife! I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend, sent something, yada yada yada. Okay, fence, the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. You mean... this right hand? Where's the knife? Woman! Is this it? I mean, maybe... That's one thing that stood out in my brain. I will present objection. Where's the knife? And you witnessed this? You saw Ms. Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes, duh. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I don't care about that. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that weird? Like, look at this photo. Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? So where's the knife? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection! That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? What? Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Who saved who from death row? Remind me, Edgeworth. Thank you. And please stop being mean to me. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stab. Well, then where's the knife? In the car? Objection! I object. And how do you know? Blood splatter. What? The dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat. But it's a black and white photo. I can't see red or... what? Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood, maybe. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? Arg. You got a better idea? I should probably object. Sure, fuck it. Wait a minute! That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. That does make sense, yeah. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's kind of weird from a professional witness, wouldn't you say? Ha 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 ha. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. What? If you don't like it, just try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but okay, sure. What are we talking about? I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. What? Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in this photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? I don't know. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Maybe she's just being COVID compliant, man. Warg! Not good. Not good. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Okay. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. So that's totally what I have to, present. Or I have to present something to this, right? Because that's just the end of the statement. Wire fence, chief prosecutor, the murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. How do I know that this is wrong? The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. What disproves it, in fact? Taken by Angel Starr after the crime was committed? No. No. This is the I'm sorry, I have the hiccups right now. Hang on. If this is the murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of the victim's blood, no prints. But doesn't this help her case? So I shouldn't present this? Because why would there be no prints if they were wearing the gloves? Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot, entered lot at 5:12 p.m. A work of art. What if she made the Blue Badger and I'm being thrown off the trail, huh? Goodman's autopsy report, death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound. One of them died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Property of Lana Sky, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18. What? The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Is that true? The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of the victim's... Well, if it was in his toolbox, then how would it be premeditated if this was the murder weapon, right? Is that what it wants me to say? Hang on. Record parking. Work of art. Death due to blood loss. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Property of Lana Sky. Call made to Emma at 5:18. The parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Taken by Angel Starr after the crime was... It's gotta be this one, right? What? How could it be premeditated if it was taken from Edgeworth's toolbox, huh? Answer me that! Witness, do you know what this is? All the blood is still on it, thankfully. Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk, right? Indeed, it was my knife in my trunk. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I got it. What's with this case? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for... Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Yes. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Yeah. I'll take a drink for this. Every time Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, has to say that we ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony, yeah, I'll take a drink for it, okay? Witness, could you please stop lying under oath? Thank you. I don't understand why that's not a more serious crime in Japanifornia. Yo, Coney! How's it going, Coney? How's it going, Raiders? I'm in the middle of Case 5 of, I almost said Danganronpa, but this is not that game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's what I'm playing right now. Danganronpa, but good? Well, we'll see about that. I've cracked the case. There's a lying bitch up on stand, and I ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Please and thank you. It's not like anyone else in this entire game is providing me an accurate testimony no matter what I do, but I have to do what I have to do. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to take a drink for it. Also, yeah, I've never experienced this game before. So please do not just spoil it or backseat me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Unless explicitly asked, which only ever happens during the investigation phases because the investigation phases are very hard. What's that, rookie? And your testimony. What do you mean, what's that? I'm owning you right now. You stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? I mean, maybe she knew that the murder weapon was in there? That's what I'd say. Oh. Yeah, this knife just happened to be in the trunk of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Unless you do. Ugh, warg. Yeah, you ugh warg harder, lady. Order! Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. I don't think it's that simple, I'm sorry to say. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide is turned, not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Come on, man. Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. What? The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. We know that much. Or do we? That is the only thing that the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing, I believe? I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell the truth during your testimony. Please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought, please. How dare you? I am so mad. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Is that so? Because, I disagree. Angel's deduction. Okay, here we go. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office, yes? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Wait, I already know what to present. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. What do you mean again and again? I disagree, Angel. I already know what to do. Is it not super obvious? The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? What? No. Anyway, the defense may now cross-examine. All right, here we go. Angels, I literally already know what to do. I don't even need to press. I'm not even gonna bother pressing. Fuck! I don't want to a human machine. Objection! Please, you already know what to do, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. You already know. Just because you mixed up your lefts and your rights yet again doesn't mean you don't get to not present this right now to the court. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Also, it just doesn't make sense. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. Okay. With my moss surprise. I don't know if I want Angel's moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from 1 stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean, Miss... What a hunk. He's my hero. I'm the one presenting the evidence! Why are you... What? What about my objection? No one noticed? So he was just gonna do it anyway? Well, witness? I don't want it. You got the crime scene right. Oh, thank you. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? Like ketchup? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Uh-huh. Splatter blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Please testify accurately. Thank you. Okay. Haha. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was? What are you talking about? Her red muffler looked like blood. What are you... The red muffler? It wasn't red. It wasn't even red. I remember someone specifically in chat asked me about the muffler, and I looked at it. Let's look at it. How could... You can't even see the muffler. Woman... You can't even see the muffler. It's not this obvious, is it? I mean, obviously I have to present something. I mean, I'll press it first. Let's press it. Okay, let's press it. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck, so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. Well, maybe, probably not. Maybe it's just chilly. She's right. Never mind. I guess that's a good point. Miss Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? True, but wait a minute. Isn't it odd you mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. Do they? Do they really? Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance. Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off, even though she's not very good at it. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's scientific. I am a scientist. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, you add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer, right? Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Okay, that's great. Lana Sky intended to murder... I mean, obviously, and I do mean obviously, because it is so obvious. It is God damn it! I swear to God I'm gonna stop on it one of these times. Hang on. No! It's 3. It's like 3 to the right, okay? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Is it as simple as saying, but wait a minute, you didn't see the muffler because how could you? Because this photo that you took doesn't even show it? Is it really that simple? I feel like that's too easy. So what am I missing? It's like 11:37 with this one, but I don't know what that... I object, Your Honor. Maybe. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. What are you... This witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Well, we know that. She's selling bento. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. What? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Damn. Damn, Edgeworth. Damn. Okay. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? Is anyone listening to me at all? But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red. It was a red something. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness, continue your testimony and please stop lying. I would really appreciate it. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Okay. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. Doy! This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Here we go. Let's see. Apprehending the sussman. Let's try our best here. Okay. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. So it was a citizen's arrest. I see. That's great. That's just fantastic. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. What? Don't present. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. You see? Okay. You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra, which is a snake. What? That's me, Angel Starr. That was not a very good First of all, the cobra is the... Whatever. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten by a cobra or a snake. No, thank you. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous... Venomous! Snakes don't have poison, they have venom. Why does everything get this wrong all the time? Venom! Venomous snake bites is what she meant. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. Oh, she knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. No! No! I said that every time a character roared at me in a text box, I would take a drink. And they're doing it right now. They're roaring again. There's 2 roars in this game? Why are there more roars? Why? Just leave me alone, man. Just get out of here. I don't want to be roared at. I don't even want to have to think about it. This is the second roar of the entire game that I have experienced so far. I have poured more water into my Wrath of the Lich King Arthas cup. I'm tossing away my water jug. I need my drink. Where's my drink? Here it is. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Play the music while you take the drink. Apprehending the suspect. Let's do it. Okay, play the... There we go. Now I take the drink and I'm going to press everything you just said because it's all suspicious. Rower. Guys, rower in the chat. Rower, anyone? Any rowers in the chat? Yes. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind an oil drum or something. I forget. So, where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means... Oh, I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. Okay. Say so. There was a wall there about 6 feet high. It's pretty high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her. But you're not an officer. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. But there was the chain link fence thing, though, wasn't there? But maybe there was like a gate in the chain link fence, but I don't know. Maybe I should press her for more details? If you insist, Mr. Wright, here we go. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was in Lot B, yes. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in Block B. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car. Yeah. Is that correct? Yeah? Yeah, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you? I went over it. You went over it? Does it not connect to the ceiling? How high up is it? I don't know. Amazing, the cough-up queen, lunch lady athlete, indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. It's pretty tall. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Okay, the muffler. She mentioned muffler? What exactly did she mention of muffler? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Yeah, totally. I believe you 100%. Cheeky! Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. You know what? Every time a character says cheeky in this game franchise, I will take a drink, okay? Whenever anyone is acting particularly cheeky and they get called out for it, I'll take a drink, okay? Cheers, everyone. Cheers. I'm sure that's not going to come up very often. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean. Ask further, let it be? I want more. Keep pressing. Never stop pressing ever. By phone, do you mean this one that I have in my pocket? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. Oh no, it's not very good. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court does not see. What does that even mean? The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Is that true? On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. I mean, did I investigate that? I knew it was there. I thought I tried to click on it, but I don't remember. I don't know. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone? Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day for some reason. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? You know, the important stuff? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. Yeah, I probably should, haha. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. I am so seasoned at this point, leave me alone. Lana's cell phone updated. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Emma, would you like to explain? What do you think? I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone. Okay. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. See, I'm smart. I knew that this was coming. I only say this one time, so listen closely, rookies. Yeah? The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence? It's Judge. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? What do you mean, what is it? This is weird. The chief prosecutor made to escape. but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. I want to press this one. Tell me, she made to escape? Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras. She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum at you? Did I not already investigate it? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. Why? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance. That's a good point, yeah. That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I love mysteries so fucking much. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though, personally. So Miss Sky tried to run. I'm sorry my sister is so... Not as sorry as I am. Ain't that the truth? Not nearly as sorry as I am right now. Yeah, Cade, no. More like Cade, yes. Cheers, everyone. I don't care about what happens to Weegie. If he gets shit on in the chat, that's funny. Well, first of all, no, it's not funny. It's cringe. If you ever try to insult me or correct me, because I am infallible in every single way possible, and I'm getting everything right anyway, but also, where are we? Not as sorry as I am. Yeah, I'm not as sorry as you are, chat. That's me to you, see? But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. I guess I will. Okay. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, if I could read, ever! And arrested her on the spot. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. Sus indeed, Emma. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me, because the case is still so much goddamn longer, so don't believe it. Don't worry, I don't. But what am I doing, though? I have the attorney... Maybe it's the attorney badge. I'll use that at some point. King Prosecutor Trophy, Edgeworth Knife, Parking Stub, Blue Badger Panel, Goodman's Autopsy, Goodman's Note, Lana's cell phone. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. I mean, this was just updated, so is this not like what I'm looking for right now? But what does that have to do with anything that she's been saying? I don't think anything. After the murder, the suspect attempted to behind a partition. Quickly caught her, explained her rights, arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, I beat her ass, so... That's kind of sus. But what does it mean? I didn't mean it. What is this? Yeah, I already pressed this, didn't I? Yeah, 6 feet high. I don't need to press that. That was actually just a misclick. I wanted to go back here and then look at my evidence once more. No. It can't be. No. I'm trying. This is hard. This is the hardest one so far, chat. Parking lot floor plan. Crime photo. Let's look at this one more time. Do I present this again, but for like a different reason? I mean, if she took it from behind the chain link fence, then that doesn't contradict nothing. Check it. Rotate it. Oh my god. I don't know what this even means. Let's move on. Edgeworth's knife. Parking stub. Wait, what's the time? What is the time again? What's the time? Ah, yes, the muffler. We don't know the time. She's not talking about the time. Don't worry about it. So this is nonsense. This is nonsense. This is not helpful. 6, 7, S. Not 5, but S. 12, 2. I already inverted it in Microsoft Paint, but I don't know what it means. On his cell phone, the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Parking lot floor plans, the parking lot. Let's look at this. I'm looking. I am seeing it. So, what does this tell us? Nothing? Wait, slide with LB? Oh. You see that? You like that? So if she was here... She was here. Killer here. Stab, stab. No, rather one stab. Just a single stab. Went to the telephone. Crime photo taken by Angel Starr. Okay. It's kind of sus, if you ask me. I don't even know what to say. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr. Oh, pressing B goes back? I didn't even know that. I feel like an idiot. I really do. I feel like it should be so obvious, but I'm not connecting. Parking stub, Blue Badger, Goodman's autopsy, Goodman's note. This is the worst part. Is like I know that I do know it because I've already read all of the evidence, but I don't know. Edgeworth's knife? Is there anything here that I'm missing? No, it's just a knife. Quickly caught her, explained her rights, who arrested her. After the murder, suspect attempted. No, I quickly caught her, explained to her her rights, arrested. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. One more time. Not as sorry as I am. I have to read it all one more time, and then I swear to God I'll try. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Wait a minute! I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Isn't the phone behind this wall right now? Because how could you... I mean, you weren't over the fence at that point. It's 9 feet tall. Taken by Angel Starr. Wait, don't I have another thing for this? Don't I have the map of the whole thing? The parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait! If that's the telephone behind the wall... And you're saying that you saw how she used the phone? How? Because you were climbing over it, right? I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. How would you be able to see that if this map is accurate? Arigato, I need professional help for the 100 bits. Hello, Weegeethegod. The WeegeeTheVod team and all of the WeegeeTheSods in the chat. I finally got off work. What did I miss? Not a lot. We're trying to figure out. Ms. Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye. Why? The witness is a former detective Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. I doubt that. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. No comment. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. I guess I got it right. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. What is that even supposed to mean? Ahem! Let's look at the floor plans, shall we? We're gonna do this after I come back from the bathroom. I really do have to go to the bathroom really badly right now. I'll be right back. Goodbye. I am back now. I'm sorry if that took too long, but now I am here and I am back and I am ready to keep solving crimes. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Let's continue. What are we talking about? You said you witnessed the crime from this point. Yeah, but then how would you see the phone, right? However, if that's true, your timing was 3 minutes with seconds? Well, that's pretty good. You couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call because of the wall, remember? I believe you see what I'm getting at, considering the that emergency phone was on the back side of the partition. So how in the hell, if you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it? Warg! Yeah, you bet your ass, Warg. Order, what's the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies! Grrr! Objection! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. I have to take a drink also. For the classic Phoenix Wright sass. Phoenix Wright is the sassiest character, and we have just experienced a little bit of Phoenix Wright sass, so I have to drink. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers to everyone, okay? I love Phoenix Wright. He's my favorite protagonist from all of the murder mystery visual novels that I've ever played, personally. Cheers, everyone! And away we go. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw, the order of events. I mean, where she saw it would be it was behind a wall, right? It has to be where she saw it. All right, what she saw, where she saw, the order of which she saw. It has to be this one, right? It simply must be. Miss Guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. What are we... I don't even know what we're talking about. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Objection! No! Before you call my lie pointless, fuck you, first of all, and also, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she witnessed the crime? Alright, all the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was... Oh, I'm in control right now. Okay. Spot selection. They call this where I'm from. I think if she saw the phone, but then she wouldn't see, but then how did the photo get from like here? Because like if the photo angle was like this, but then she saw her run around and talk on the telephone like this, then that would mean she's in the security room? But that's where, wait a minute, that's where the boyfriend was. So maybe she was in the boyfriend room the whole time? But then where did this photo come from? I don't understand. I'm going to try the boyfriend room. Take that! And maybe I'm wrong, but if not, I'll try somewhere. There is only one place, Your Honor. That would also line up with the phone on the other side of the wall. Only one place, Your Honor. The security guard room? Maybe. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. Wait, but that doesn't explain the photo. Then how did the photo happen? That's what I'm questioning. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not really. Not in this case, at least. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it. I think I understand what's going on. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is right here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend. I remember in the boyfriend room. In the security guard room, the boyfriend room, I call it. Well, Miss Starr, How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Ms. Angel Starr. We got him. Order! Witness! What? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Ms. Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Ms. Starr lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly, 15-year-old girl. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands, except until it doesn't 10 seconds from now. It still stands. I disagree, bitch boy. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. I wish everyone knew this. That'd be nice. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink because I'm the next level mad right now for him saying this and bringing it up right now. Really? This specifically is where Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, is drawing the line. Right here? Okay. If you say so. You do that, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm just gonna have to take this drink in retaliation. Cheers. Yeah, baby. That's good. This is where I draw the line. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. What? Who, me? Yes? Obvious. Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. We know security room. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station, yes. But she lied and said she saw it. Saw it? Huh? Mr. From B block. It must make a vital difference, but what would change? Angle of view to the crime? Distance to the crime? Difference in lighting. Angle of view, distance, difference in light. Well, I mean, it's not lighting. We can rule that one out right now, can't we? That just doesn't make any sense. It's not something that we've been talking about. Angle of view to the crime? That is something we've been talking about a lot. Distance to the crime. That is relevant, but that also kind of relates to angle of view to the crime. At the end of the day, the angle of view to the crime, Your Honor. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What? What? I fucked up. I fucked up. The security guard station is on the second floor, and, wait. She would have sort of a more 3D view. And this is important. Why? Well... Perhaps you'd like to reconsider. Yeah, I would. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, what are you fucking doing? God, I'm so in love with Edgeworth right now, not you. This one, Your Honor. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime is actually what I meant to say. What do you mean, objection? My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite simple. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. Yeah, what she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. That's a good point, yes. Ms. Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station, yes. Now, how long did it take? But then what is the other photo? Where did the other photo come from? That's what I want to know. To the scene of the crime where you arrested Ms. Sky. Well, witness, you... Yeah? You ordered the squid wheels, right? I did not order the squid wheels! The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch, that means peanut butter and jelly lunch for all of those who are wondering, with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. Great, thank you, Judge. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And then you ran out? And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene, but the door was locked. I simply couldn't open it. Then what did you do then? Did you jump out the window? Oh, you went down and around. I see. All the way down and around. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking and B lot. That's quite a detour, if I do say so myself. It probably took me at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes? That's kind of long, don't you think? What? This changes things considerably. Why did you not attest to this to begin with? But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence, you see. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. Huh? You have a point, I guess. And the spork is a wonderful fuck sporks. If you like sporks, you're stupid. They're dumb. They do neither purpose of a spoon or a fork well. Just get a spoon or a fork. Usually a fork. Like, a fork can just do whatever a spork needs to do, but probably better. What do you need a spork for? Tell me what the spork is for. There's no reason. It's stupid. Every time it's stupid. Would you like another caviar lunch? Yes, please. Aw, shit. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Probably? Yeah, raise an objection. Yeah, why not? It's never a bad idea. The spoon is better? I mean, yeah, like, the sporks are so stupid. It's such a meme. It's all just a big meme. You either have a fork or a spoon. Like, those two things suit their purposes so well, and a spork is the worst of both worlds. Like, what's the point? It's more like a spoon than a fork anyway, so it's basically just a shitty spoon. But in that case, just have a spoon. Is it that hard? Is it that complicated? That's in my opinion, at least. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. That's a weird thing to say. I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. Okay. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that weird? Strange, you mean? Yeah, that's what I meant. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Shit, I don't know. Make al dente pasta? What do you... I guess I'd flee the scene, maybe? Hey, wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. What? Your Honor, I didn't... But you have the instincts of a killer. That is not the right thing to be saying to a judge. What? You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Ooh, yeah. We got him. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant. We knew that much from the get-go. And the blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is there the next? Send next. Let's go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. Also phrasing. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. We did it. We win. That was easy. Hold it. What do you mean, hold it? Who? Cough-up queen? What do you want? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid... Nobody ordered the squid wheels. That's what you tried to foist onto me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftover. Anything's... shut up. I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence, you know. Well, then why didn't you say so earlier? Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask you, Miss Starr. But what about this? Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more test. What? Huh? Deference also. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What is she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Come on, dude, the judge is pissing me off more and more with every sentence. Decisive evidence? Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, I'd love to hear it. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. The victim's shoe? Did I not bring this up? No, you most certainly did not. What does the victim's shoe have to do with any of this? What? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Thank you, Brightbird, for the prime. 8 months, Jesus. I agree. What? There was blood found on the shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness? What the fuck? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. Oh my god, this is just not fair to me or anyone else. In any case, Your Honor, it's a clear conflict of interest. Also, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Yeah, it is. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. Which one of your boyfriends was it? 1, 2, or 3? As you can see, I was approved by the police department as of today. Today, right now, in fact. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking kind of pissed off right now. You could at least study some evidence law, really. Yeah, I passed the bar. What have you done? Nothing? You're still in high school. Leave me alone. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim's shoe. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Goodman and Lana Skye? But what, the both of them? That's kind of a lot. Very well, Mr. Wright, do it. Okay, here we go. Decisive evidence. That's cool. I want to investigate. Can I look at the shoe? Show me the shoe. Look at the blood on the shoe. It's blood. It's my sister's, right? Yeah. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. That is true. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Poor sis. Is that all? What about back here? Hello? Ah, there's blood here too! On the sole of the shoe? It's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in the puddle of his own blood. All this blood, it's horrible. This blood might be an important clue. But I won't add it to evidence. Can I? Is that all? Look at the 3D. Are you witnessing this This is such a three-dimensional shoe right now. With blood on it. That is insane. I can't believe the power of the Nintendo DS. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes. Okay, I'll press it, yeah. Why'd you lie about those 5 minutes? Why are you lying, period, about anything ever? It's just not a good idea. I guess you can say I just wanted people to look at the results. That's not how court works! The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. No, it means a lot! It means so much! Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. It's all true, but still. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. Your Honor, the witness is literally admitting to lying. I don't know how much more you want from me. They're just straight up not credible at all. Can we just discredit everything they've said? Please? And thank you? This is when the suspect is admitting she did it? But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, I agree. And now the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring it up? Hold it! No, you didn't. And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch, which is what you are, you snuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen, which we are being presented with right now, and it still does not make a lot of sense. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Isn't that super illegal? Now, tell us what you did next, please. 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was of course the victim's. So you brought it to the forensics department. They are pretty smart. I would trust them with my life. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it proved. To do that, yeah, my ass. If you're gonna present something in the court, you need it approved. No you don't. Have you seen cases 1 through 4? No you fucking don't. Absolutely not true. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective? The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman? As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Here's my next case. Wait a minute. It's not true. Why can't I say hold it to that one? Because it's not true. You need forensics evidence. Yeah, no you don't. Absolutely you don't. I am proof enough of that, I would think. I'm gonna take a drink, chat, because I think I am level Was I 3? Well, I was 2 at the time. Now I'm 3. For Miss Angel for saying that stupid shit. You need forensic proof? No, you don't. It's not true. I'm just going to go ahead and take the drink, chat. None of you can stop me, okay? Not of one. Not a single one of you. Only 7 more hours? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. This lady tampered with the crime scene, committed perjury, and then bribed the judge to let her testify more. That is true, and true. Everything you just said is true. Yes. The other blood type matched with the defendant. Okay, let's hear it. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. Well, I mean, yeah, you can. Well, if you have a blood test, you could, right? You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up! Well... Blood comes in 4 types. It's A, B, O, and AB. That's... Bro, I'm not even from Japan, and I know that's not true. However... Wait, is that true? Why? I know that Japan is, like, obsessed with blood types, but I don't know. That's not a thing over here. Why? No, who gives a shit about blood type? It's like, it defines your personality? Yeah, right. So does your zodiac sign. Yeah, sure. You can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Huh? That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. That's what I thought, though. That's like, but that's what I was saying. Which means we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to 1 person. Wow, is that true? Is blood that good? I don't know. Look, I'll be honest, I don't even know what my blood type is. Is that bad? Chat, do you know what your blood type is? Am I weird for not knowing that? Is that something that I should, like, have readily available in my repertoire of knowledge? Yes? Everyone's saying, okay, ignore that question then. It doesn't count. I discredit that question. It doesn't matter. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. I had a little more time. If I had a little more time, rather, I would have gotten DNA test results, which is what we should have done. But they said there's a very little doubt it could be anyone else's but Miss Lana Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I don't know what how do you check? I'm sure my parents know, but I don't know. Like, what, do you get a blood test or something? But that would mean someone sticks a needle in your arm and they draw the blood, and that's just, I don't want to do that. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Okay. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. Donate blood? That's the funny thing. I've literally donated blood before, and I still don't know what my blood type is off the top of my head. I don't remember. I know I've been told it at some point, but I just don't remember because I'm not that smart. That's the problem. But but they have taken it. I hope it went to someone good, but I don't know what it is. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Ew, no. Huh? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. What are you Some like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, my sister cannot make soup. Do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? A problem with the shoe? This is critical. There's a problem with the victim's shoe? I mean, probably. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. Ooh, I'd give you a peppered fish guts now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Could I? I don't know. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence. Oh boy. What, you mean like now? I mean, it's a shoe. It's a three-dimensional shoe, Your Honor. What is contradictory about the evidence? Is it it's the blood on the bottom of the shoe, not the side, but the bottom, right? Because that was like something we made a big deal about. Do you know your blood type? No. Okay, well I'm glad I'm not alone. Look at the blood on the bottom of the shoe. That's got to be it, right? Take that. We did make a big deal about this. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Okay, Your Honor, the witness is threatening to make me bloody. I don't like that. Can we call her into contempt of court, please? Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of this shoe? Or rather, his shoe? Well, wouldn't it be because there was, I mean, where's the blood? There's no blood here. In the crime photo? Is it not that obvious? I feel like I'm so scared to present evidence because I feel like it shouldn't be that obvious. But I don't see no blood here, do you? Unless I'm missing something. Yo, Dylan, thank you for the big raid, Dylan. Welcome to the 5th case of, I almost said Danganronpa again. This game is called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I am on the 5th case right now. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to figure out what could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe. And it has to be this, right? Where's the blood? Where is the blood, Your Honor? The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Yes, what I just said. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it weird? Why weren't any bloody footprints, you're not British, man, found by the scene of the crime? Aha! That does make sense. As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe! This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. You're not British either, man. I object again. Then where are they, Edgy? Because you know what? I didn't see them. I found nothing. I was there. What do you think? Order! Well, great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of footprints is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Isn't it obvious? What do you want me to do? Hey, I don't know why it's not there. What? What do you mean? Phoenix? How could you present the evidence and claim that it's true and get it correct, but not know why it's not there? How does this make sense? I'm just good at finding contradictions, that's all. But how do you find a contradiction if it's not true? What? Hold it. I'm holding. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain? I do remember that, yeah? She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oil drum, oil drum, oil drum. She's a beauty, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman, rower. I have to drink for the rower, but again. I don't want to drink for the rower, but again, because we've already drank for it, but I will do it. Why does everyone keep rowering at me? They're not even rowering at me, they're rowering at me. It's totally different, and I don't like it. Cheers, everyone. Cheers! It's a flashback, it doesn't count. I disagree. That's why I took a drink for it right now. Clip this and use it for further evidence, okay? Thank you, thank you. I did take the drink. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding, that's why I was sus. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Yo, I'm on Edgy's side right now. Me and Edgy are working together yet again. This is the best part of the game. Every time me and Edgeworth work together, it makes me happy. I like to see it. Oh, that's I don't know. I'm not sure I like your attitude. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness? Well, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real Yeah? Ha ha ha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Warg! Makes sense. That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. I'm not going to disagree with that, but that reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. I do remember that. The bandages. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him? Well, yeah, but she also says that she did it for some stupid, arbitrary reason that I'll uncover in a couple of hours, but, you know. So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this Mr. Wright, do something! Oh my god, what? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she clearly doesn't want my help. And I'm still charging you, by the way, and she tried to conceal it. But... enough! There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor? Very well. But Angel Starr is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. The court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Man, maybe this is not the longest trial in the game. Maybe it's about to end right here, right now. Here we go. Hold it! Says someone. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Starr, was on the prosecution side? Well, I mean, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody You're not British either, man. Well... I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Here, another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. Oh, is that the silliest line of the entire game? Here's another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. That's pretty great. Oh, wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations is past because we were about to win. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Look at what? Look at this. What the fuck is this? A photograph? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright! What? Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's wet. I see it. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind, immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I couldn't help it after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. Phoenix? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney? What are you talking about? Don't say that. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Well, that's true. True enough. I'm sorry, Mia. It's too hard. Right. Wet or not? Huh? What do you mean, wet or not? What are you talking about? Right, wet or not? A gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. High school junior and self-styled scientific investigator, client, sister of Lana Kane. Lana Kane? What am I, Archer? Sky. Lana Sky, the defendant and chief prosecutor for the district, wounded on her right hand. Mysterious lunch lady Angel Starr 31, witness to the murder known as the Cough-Up Queen. Yeehaw! And then the murder victim. The victim and a good man. And also, and I swear to God, he was a good man. Detective in charge of Homicide and Criminal Affairs, Division 1. Okay. Wet or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Wait, that was... Huh? I guess I hit RB by accident. That was my bad. I was totally wrong. Get yourself up to the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end. I'm trying! I don't know what to do. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. It's not gonna happen. Objection, actually. Your Honor, wait a minute. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? No, have you seen the past 4 cases? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, obviously not. Then it would be too late, except it's not going to be too late because even if you call the verdict, I'm just going to overrule it anyway with my own stupid evidence. Look at this photograph! The last one submitted. This trial is not over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, Wright, are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah. I'll think later. I'll just say yes. Yeah, there is a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I don't know what it is. I suppose since you've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Yes. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. Oh, well, it's new to me. Show me the knife. Take that! Look at the knife! Well, it's probably here. I got it wrong. I already know. I got it wrong. Shit. As your elder, Mr. Wright, let me give you a piece of advice. When you point at something, at least remember to keep your eyes open. I believe he's trying to say that no one's falling for your bullshit, Mr. Wright. Open your eyes, Mr. Wright. Think scientifically. Yeah, I'm trying. I suppose we've come this far. We should give it a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court. Show the court? What do you mean, show the... what? But what? The shoe? I didn't even lose any... I didn't even lose any health. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick it right over here. Take that. I'm not even losing any health. Well, it's probably... give me the repeat dialogue. Order! You lost no health! So I should investigate this, and then this, and 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 then go over, and over, and over, and over, and over again and again and again until I find the right piece of evidence. That is what the game is recommending that I do because I am not being punished. However, I know that it's the muffler because why is there a cloth in the muffler? I'm gonna take that. The problem is in this photograph, it's the muffler. Did you see it? People have been talking about it in my chat. Thanks, guys, by the way. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler! Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler! That was the thing that my chat was talking about? However, I see no traces of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Yes, that is true. A muffler is also a part on a car or a motorcycle, you know. Just think if it has a part of exhaust system. It's a pipe. Okay, haha. Thank you, chat, for making my game experience that much better. I'm sorry that I keep on looking at you. I regret it every day that I look at chat. I really do. But what can you do? You're gonna be a chat. What, you're gonna stream with like 500 viewers and not look at chat? Good fucking luck, bucko. Good luck, huh? Ha ha! Good luck. Enjoy. Cheers, everyone. Drink right now. It was chat. I would like to credit chat to this one. I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have touched a lot. I would have touched the shoe sooner than I touched anything else. But also, I touched the other thing, so I wasn't 100% certain. But yeah, but then I saw the muffler, and I was like, oh, wait, this is probably what everyone was talking about. Got it. So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Well, you see, nothing. Well, objection to that one. Yeah, right. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think that this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. No, 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 no. Okay, chat. I think I found it. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, take that. Ms. Starr, recall your testimony for the court once again. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Oh, yerg! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? Is that not like the same? What is a muffler if not? I mean, it's like the same shit, right? Tomato, tomato? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh, woo! Warg! Got him. Easy. Well, that was easy. Wouldn't you say that was easy? Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. What did you just say, Angel? What did you just say? Okay. Am I the only one here who sees it? I know I'm not. I know for a fact I'm not. I'm just gonna pour the drink right now, and then there it is. That's it. It's as simple as that. We're done, though. Okay, we're done, though. This is it. Cheers, everyone. And yes, that counts. I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Oh, that's great that you think that right now, Mr. Judge. That's fantastic. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Woo! That was awesome. But we made it, at least for now. This court will be adjourned for 30 minutes. That's so long, Judge. You're crazy. It's lunchtime after all. More caviar, please. He's still hungry? Are you kidding me? To be continued. Oh, man. Is it time to stop the stream? Should I continue? How... Am I doing investigation right now, or am I doing more trial? I don't even know. Trial? Ladder? Oh, that means the second. Okay. I'm doing more trial. February 23rd, 11:56. It was not very long in there. Mr. Wright? Oh, what? Are trials always like this with you? Well, some of the time. Chat, I need to know right now. You should have stopped after sus? That's not a bad idea. Should I continue this game, or should I save and quit and save it for the next time? I know that case 5 takes a long time. Are we halfway done with the first day of the trials? Save and quit? Oh, it's a lot of save and quits. Go for tomorrow, save and quit, save. Okay. Well, if you all insist, okay? Save and quit. Man, it's that long? I've done half of the first part of the trial, and I'm gonna have to do day 2, and I'm gonna have to do day 3. That's so much. How much energy you got? Not another 3.5 hours, I know that much, which is how long I've been streaming. About... And I know that 3.5 hours is about 3.5 hours, but not exactly 3.5 hours, so you know, it's good enough. We're just gonna stop playing the game here, I think. Save. Yes. We will continue probably tomorrow, okay? Probably tomorrow. This was a good time. It's been fun, chat. But now I must see you off. Goodbye, everyone. This was quite the adventure that we have gone through during this time. It was a fun time, and I liked it too. But man, is it hard. It's a hard game. This is the hardest trial yet, seriously. I'm gonna stop playing the video game right now. I'm gonna see you all probably tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. You know what to do. Or don't, who cares? I'll see you all whenever I see you all. Bye-bye. And goodbye. Farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.